be seated. It's my great pleasure to welcome you all to the University of Manchester and to the splendid surroundings of Whitworth Hall for this ceremony. And I'd like to congratulate all of you graduates on your hard work, your magnificent achievements at getting to this stage. It's been a tough few years for all of us, I think, so your achievement in overcoming these challenges makes your achievements all the more remarkable. And I think those skills, the knowledge, the experience you've got, they'll give you a strong platform, not only to build your career, but also to succeed in the face of any obstacles that life can throw at you. We're also really delighted to see so many friends, family members, supporters here. We thank you for the support and encouragement that you've given to our students during their studies. We know that's really important to their success, and you can be extremely proud of what they've achieved. And it's great to see so many colleagues on the platform today, colleagues from schools and faculties who've worked with you and in your time here. They're really proud of you too. So when you decided to come to the University of Manchester, you chose to make your mark on the future, both for yourselves, but also for the greater good of society and the environment. And we're the first university to set social responsibility as a core goal. And that means that we encourage all our students to engage in transformational activities, both in their studies and beyond. So throughout the course of your studies and your life at Manchester, you've learnt the skills, the knowledge to find success and become responsible leaders of tomorrow. You're probably glad for the moment to see the end of your assignments, your projects now, but the planning, the research, experimental skills, critical thinking, writing skills, all those things that you deployed and nurtured, they'll be of huge value to you in the later life, in the world of work or perhaps in further study. I think also the way that you've learned to balance commitment to academic life with other interests, I hope this allows you to find a work-life balance in your career as your future unfolds. And I hope also, I'm sure many of you have made huge, strong, supportive friendships and relationships here, and I hope you can sustain those for many years to come. So I don't think it's possible to overestimate your achievements given these challenging times. The challenging times that we face, not just as a community, a university community, but as citizens of a world that seems to be going through a dangerous moment. So as you reflect on your past and you plan for your future, allow yourself to be inspired by the university's motto, knowledge, wisdom, humanity. We encourage you to pursue new ideas, to share and apply your knowledge and skills to benefit others. And I hope you'll build on the success you've enjoyed in your studies and continue to make a difference in the world around you. Because you can be confident that wherever you choose to live, work and make an impact, the value of what you've done at the university will be widely recognised, because Manchester is one of the world's leading universities. It's one of the great research universities of the world, a fantastic record of world-changing discoveries that continues to this day. You know, it's just a stone's throw away from here that Rutherford discovered the atomic nucleus. The first stored program computer was invented here. More recently, we've seen the discovery of graphene. And there's fantastic work carrying on in our laboratories to this day. Just to name a few examples, the fantastic, fascinating electronic properties of 2D materials, new neuromorphic computer architectures, synthetic molecular motors, the university becoming the HQ of the world's biggest radio astronomy facility, the Square Kilometre Array. Many, many more of these. And it's great that so many of you have directly contributed to this fantastic work. But it's important that beyond our reputation as a centre of academic excellence and pioneering research and discovery, we're really proud of our success in social responsibility. It's been recognised, for example, in the Times Higher Education University Impact Rankings. We're the only university in the world to rank in the top 10 for social and environmental impact in every year of these global rankings. So this shines a light on our core values and recognises what we can achieve together, delivering benefits for the good of society and transforming lives for the better. And I personally firmly believe that science and engineering is a huge force for good in the world today. And I'm sure that your work will go on to exemplify that. So university is, above all, an intellectual community. And during your studies, you've all enriched and contributed to that community. You've helped shape the future for those that will follow in your footsteps. Because the university will always change, the world changes, and the university must change with it. But we hope that it continues to change for the better, and your contribution to that is hugely to be valued. So I hope you're positive about the future. I think you have enviable job prospects because employers very much value the University of Manchester education. But today, it's a really important milestone for you. Celebrate your success. But it's the beginning of the journey, and it's the beginning of your association with Manchester, not the end. Our careers service will continue to offer you help and support for 2 years. You can use our great libraries. But we're proud to have the largest alumni community of any campus-based university in the UK. Over 500,000 graduates live and work in more than 190 countries around the world, all linking back to Manchester. And the Alumni Association can help you connect to that community and remain in contact with the university. So you can help in the future as alumni, as ambassadors for the university, in student placements and employment, and directly in the development of the university. So you're vital to the university's future. So we really hope that today will not be your last contact with the university. Our doors are always open to you. I'm now very pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Paul Randall. Paul holds an undergraduate degree in mathematics from this university, and he's now the CEO of Credit Info Group, a company that delivers data solutions and credit services to more than 30 countries, actually central to their financial systems. He's seen Credit Info evolve over 15 years from a startup to a multinational entity, expanding credit access for millions in Europe, Africa, and Asia. But his career journey started here in Manchester. At N Brown as a statistician, progressing through roles at Marks & Spencer's Financial Services, Co-op Bank and Scorex, specialising in credit scoring solutions. His expertise spans international consultancy, culminating in his readership role at Credit Info. So please join me in welcoming Paul Randall to the stage.
It's an honour for me to be here today and to celebrate your achievements with you and your families. As you reflect today and in the days to come, you'll realise the magnitude of your achievements and the important part played by your family, academic staff, and friends in providing support. I salute you, and each of you should be immensely proud of your journey to arrive at this ceremony today. What a great choice you all made to come to University of Manchester. It's a first-rate centre of learning, research is respected globally for its excellence. And what a place to come to and have those life experiences that university life brings. The University of Manchester draws in a hugely diverse range of people from all over the world and breaks down many divisions that exist out externally. The broad range of international students enable you to widen your horizon to the people of the world. The university itself is situated in the heart of a city that is home to a population with a no-nonsense attitude, and that in turn becomes part of the DNA of students who study in Manchester. I was reminded of all these wonderful attributes last year on a business trip to Oman. I sat for hours with an Omani business partner who studied at Manchester as well. Over cups of mint tea, we discussed and joyfully reminiscent about our own Manchester experiences. For me, and hopefully for you, time here led to the creation of a wonderful network of friends and acquaintances that have enriched my life. They've been there to laugh with me. Well, most of the time they're probably laughing at me, my mates, but they've supported me for over 40 years. Look now at those friends around you, and I'm sure they will have the same twinkle in their eyes when you meet together again in 40 years. Since leaving the University of Manchester in 1986, I worked in retail credit, as was mentioned, for lenders in the UK. And then I took those skills to lenders, banks, and microfinance across the world. As CEO of CredInfo, a group of credit bureaus across these 30 countries, perhaps you might want to, if you're more familiar with Experian in the UK, you may see us as Experian's little sister in that sort of way. We've set up and run credit bureaus across the world in markets from Côte d'Ivoire to Kazakhstan. Firstly, whatever you do in the next, on that journey, there are three things that I'm glad to have been taught along the way. Firstly, whatever you do in your next chapter, see how your role fits into the wider organization. See your actions in the bigger picture of the organization's strategy and objectives. When you do this, it will help you to focus on the important tasks. Then you'll have the ability to communicate the benefits to the senior people in a way that the senior people in the organization will appreciate. On that point of communication, my second point, it's so important at every stage of your career, whatever you do. For many years, I felt like a frustrated expert. I knew a lot of stuff, and in some ways more than anybody else, but it seemed that nobody was listening. When in fact, I was not communicating effectively. Then I had a wonderful mentor who guided me to be a more effective communicator. For me in my career, this was a transitional moment. Having effective communication is indispensable now that I'm working with a diverse range of colleagues in over 30 countries, as well as interacting with governments, government ministers, and central banks. Finally, the third point, what has given me huge satisfaction is understanding the benefits that the work of CreditInfo has on the economies and the individuals in the countries that we operate. Yes, we're a profit-making company, but we're also having a positive impact on the economies and the people in those countries. We do this by providing access to credit to individuals and small and medium businesses where previously there was none. This allows for economic growth, which ultimately improves the standard of living. The more we innovate and provide a wider range of solutions, the greater the impact we can deliver. Often finance and banking is seen in a negative light. So it's been really illuminating for me to see how we can all make a positive impact through the choices we make in our career. So to summarize, see the bigger picture of your role even in the first steps of your career. It can accelerate your growth. Learning effective communication is a critical skill. And being able to deliver social and economic impact are the three things that have improved my career and given me the satisfaction during those years. During your time at University of Manchester, you will have developed a wide range of skills, both academic and interpersonal. Keep developing on that base set of skills. Work hard, be positive, inquisitive, and innovative. That way, I am certain you can have the enriching careers, both for yourself, but also the impact it has on others in society. And certainly that's a shared goal of the University of Manchester, as we've just heard, and it's really needed in the world today. Congratulations again, and take the day to celebrate your achievement with family and friends before embarking on the next stage of your career. Thank you.
Vice President, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, that was a truly inspirational speech. Thank you very much indeed, Paul. And shows what you can do with a degree from Manchester. Welcome to this graduation ceremony for the School of Natural Sciences. As head of the school, I have the privilege to welcome you to today's event. I want to offer an especially warm welcome to our graduates' family and friends who've supported you throughout your years of study. This is the highlight of the university year. It is a day of celebration when we join together to applaud your achievements. You will be soon graduating from a university with a global reputation, a university who has many international students and staff, making it a truly multicultural society, and one which is enhanced by learning from each other and interacting with the wide variety of cultures and beliefs within our international community. This day is one which many of you will have dreamed about, but may have doubted whether you would be able to achieve the results that would lead you to this point. However, as Richard said earlier on, you've overcome all the challenges and more in recent times, and we can now celebrate your success. I'm delighted for you. Your lives have been transformed by the Manchester experience. The memories and skills that you've gained from your time here will enable you to help transform the lives of others here in the UK and throughout the world. We have students graduating from across the School of Natural Sciences, and our departments have a global reputation for excellence in research and teaching, and a long tradition in educating students and developing transformational change in both people and technology. As graduates, you join a very long line dating back to when the Mechanics Institute was founded here in Manchester in 1824. The Faculty of Science and Engineering has its origins in those early days nearly 200 years ago, through the science and engineering taught then. We are here to celebrate your graduation from departments across the school. Department of Earth and Environmental Science covers everything from the centre of the Earth and throughout our atmosphere to bodies beyond, including the Moon, Mars and meteorites. It spans the fundamental science of how human activities impact the natural world and how the natural world impacts us. Many of our students contribute to the measurements and monitoring of the environment, earth, air, water, soil, etc., and to developing approaches to mitigate the effects of pollution. We also cover applied geology, engineering, and environmental analysis, energy and mineral resources, and are at the forefront of science tackling the energy transition and net zero. Staff in the department have just received their sample of the asteroid Bennu, returned from the OSIRIS-REx mission. This adds to our collection of meteorites and moon rock, and we'll be analysing it to determine how much material like Bennu might have contributed to Earth and its atmosphere. Closer to home, our atmospheric scientists have moved indoors and are looking at the impact of cooking and cleaning activities on indoor health and air quality. Chemistry and Manchester have strong links. Two great chemists, John Dalton and John Prescott Joule, have statues in the Manchester Town Hall. Academic staff in the department continue to be recognised for their research by the Royal Society of Chemistry. For example, this year, teams led by Dave Lee and Jason Micklefield were awarded the prestigious RSC Horizon Prizes for their work on molecular machines and novel enzymes for sustainable engineering and manufacturing. Crucially, our postgraduate undergraduate students have contributed extensively to the research in all of these awards. The Department of Mathematics is housed in the Alan Turing Building, which celebrates a former famous staff member. Turing was instrumental in establishing the foundations of the modern computer era. The department also has its origins in the 19th century, where the university was home to Osborne Reynolds and Sir Horace Lamb, each of them giant figures in the developing subject of fluid mechanics. We also pay tribute to the remarkable Dame Kathleen Olorenshaw, one of our lecturers who later became Lord Mayor of Manchester and a generous benefactor of the university. More recently, mathematicians from Manchester have been studying how many national lottery tickets do you need to buy to guarantee a win. You'll be pleased to know this, I'm sure. It's 27. But unfortunately, only that guarantees you a prize. It doesn't guarantee you to make a profit. Because apparently the National Lottery people also can do mathematics. Christiana Sharon-Bolus has been developing new statistical methods to help us understand human pain perception. Hong Bui improved the bound on the number of integer solutions to polynomial factorial equations, addressing a century-old problem. Joel Dow has pioneered new mathematical models for thick flames in confined geometries. The Department of Physics and Astronomy has a distinguished history. A revolution in modern physics was started here by Ernst Rutherford just over 100 years ago with the discovery of the atomic nucleus, and our research is still transforming our understanding of the universe, having a diverse range of impacts on society by developing new and novel technologies and by the public understanding of science. Research highlights include the discovery of new particles at the Large Hadron Collider and the development of devices with graphene and other two-dimensional materials. This year, scientists working at the Alpha experiment at CERN under the leadership of Professor Will Birch demonstrated for the first time that antimatter feels gravity in the same way as ordinary matter. The team of Professor Mark Lancaster have used the accelerator complex at Fermilab to constrain the G-factor of spinning muons, a test of fundamental theories with unprecedented precision. This work was recently recognised by Mark's election as a Fellow of the Royal Society. And closer to home, the Blue Dot Festival returned to Jodrell Bank and was a great success, and I can testify that it had a lot of rain and a lot of mud. You are graduating into a world where traditional geographical and cultural boundaries are changing, but it is also a world in which we need to enhance and harness our collective strengths for the common good in order to generate real benefits and improvements for the global society. It is great to see so many international students in the hall today. We have a strong focus on developing international links at all levels, and I'm so very proud of you all who've had the courage to come to another country to undertake your studies. In the next few weeks, months and years, all of you will reflect on your time here at Manchester. You have become part of the Manchester family, and the degrees which you have obtained are valuable assets. This is a competitive world, and higher education qualifications have never been more important. A degree from Manchester sets you apart from the rest, and you've earned your degree through hard work and dedication. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most important and powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. So I'd encourage you now to do it yourselves. You're joining a global network of graduates from Manchester, and we have a very large alumni community with many graduates holding top positions in every imaginable field. We're very proud of you, and we look forward to hearing about your achievements in the future. In closing, always remember Michelangelo's quote that the danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. I would encourage you to be ambitious in all you do, and I offer you my heartiest congratulations once again and my best wishes for the future. Thank you.
Vice President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Thomas Aird. Siham Al-Hadrami. Hussein Al-Nasser. Rahab Al-Ghamdi. Also graduating with the President's Doctoral Scholar, Eduardo Altamura. Rebecca Andrews. Bari Amar Ado. Ashley Aikborn. Andre Baluna. Lorna Binks. Also graduating with the President's Doctoral Scholar, Catherine Elizabeth Bruce. Joshua Carter. Jacob Curran Sebastian. Matteo Dufisi. Rajenki Das. Jan Davut. Nathan De Bruyn. Connor Doyle. Franziska Elsner Geering. Jack Fleet. Katie Garrett. Valerio Gilles. Arminda Jindali. Kui Hu. Oliver Knowles. Zach Lawrence. Heather Lee. Yuji Ma. Suresh Maniarasu. Richard McNair. Rakia Ahmed Mohammed. Kieran Mullen. Martin Murin. Coral Mycroft. Jude Ogenarure Ojero. Toby Overton. Thomas Parry. Ivan Paul. Harriet Reed. Oliver Reed. Jane Catherine Reeves. Kieran Rogers. Gabrielle Rosetto. Felix Rummel. Eleanor Russell. Marshall Smith. Sankarshana Srinivasan. Uisal Tanko. Molly Truman. Tung Vo. Dean Walmsley. Liu Yang. Tamas Zagiva. Kadisha Marie Zara. Peng Zheng. And for the degree of Master of Philosophy Chemistry, Rio Abdurrahman. And in Paleontology, Catherine Tooley. And in particle physics, Zihan Zhang. And in petroleum geoscience, Rodrigo de Sainz Simpson. And for the degree of Master of Science, Actuarial Science, Mudong Liu. Justin Zheyan Yo. And in Applied Mathematics, Guan Yu Hu. Sebastian Mark James Minus. Supavit Petpladitha. Cheng Hong Shu. Hao Ye. And in Applied Mathematics with Numerical Analysis, Diana Erimia. And in Chemistry, Jonathan Samuel Jawain. Shoaib Ahmad Ayub. Sarvesh Santosh Bandabe. Propali Bhattacharjee. Adam Carr. Hao Chu Chang. Yue Gao. Amelia Ann Griffiths. Yi Zhe He. Aniruddha Kapakala Sanjeev Kumar. Ishika Amit Kare. Runje Li. Yi Chiang. Jiyue Su. Kai Yuan Tian. Hai Tian Yu. Jun Xiao Zheng. Ji Hanzhong. And in Geoscience for Sustainable Energy, Yasser Omar Ahmed Al-Taib. Oliver James Hall. Surabi Kothamangalath Mana. Isaac Lucas. Alice May Sheridan Parker. Rui Yi Yang. And in mathematical finance, Bo Han Cheng. Si Yi Zhuan. Ying Liang He. Jing Yi Liu. Hong Ru Wong. And in nuclear science and technology, Andrew William Beverley. Maxwell James Boyle. Lewis Owen Cole. Alexander Robert John Colley. John Paul Gandy. Sirui Gao. Ava Grossman. Adam Livingston Hartnett. Philip Neil Hearn. Matthew Francis Hutchian. Yuvraj Jain. Samuel Lee Quinn. Nick Seipt. William Sheriff. Andrew John Templar Smith. Nadim Taha. Jie Xuan Wong. And in petroleum geoscience, Fatima Abdulillah Al-Sinan. William Joseph Danby. Jake Dean. Ro Yi Li. Jinan Irba Salsabila. Shi Jie Zhai. And in pollution and environmental control, Shu Chiang Kai. Ya Tian Chen. Francis Foden. Hao Xuan Han. Jia Hei Huang. Xiao Tongji. Lin Jia. Mantasha Khan. Saba Khan. Fu Sen Lang. Shang Li. Yue Tang Lam. Zheng Mao. Vareen Shafi. Ji Yi Song. Chen Yuan Sun. Zheng Qi Tan. Yuling Wang. Yu Chi Wang. Ji Yue Wang. Jia Yi Wei. Yue Jing. Yanni Yang. Bok Kai Zhong. Hao Yuan Zhong. Jin Shou Zhong. Xu Ming Zhong. Jiao Zhong. Yu Zhong. Yu Xin Zhong. Nian Wenzhou. Yi Hanzhou. And in pure mathematics, Bhakti Ashok Jambale. Rowan Woodall. And in pure mathematics and mathematical logic, John Stokes Waters. And in statistics, Shihuai Guo. Yu Ying Wu. Yi Dan Zhong. And in statistics, financial statistics, Jiang Guo. And for the award of postgraduate diploma, Pollution and Environmental Control, Fatin Nabila Binti Fazal Rabi. And for the award of postgraduate certificate, Nuclear Science and Technology, Wilson Kaliati. And for the degree of Master of Earth Sciences, Earth and Planetary Sciences, Planetary Science, with honours, Alana Jade Williams. And for the degree of Master of Mathematics, Mathematics with honours, Huaoyang He. And for the degree of Master of Physics, Physics with honours, Ryan George Ireland. And in Physics with Theoretical Physics, with honours, Samuel Hudson. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Actuarial Science and Mathematics with honours, Katrin Alexandrova Sabeva. And in Chemistry with honours, Jaiming Joshua Kobayashi Chung. Xiyuan He. And in Earth and Planetary Science, Geology and Physical Geography, with honours, Elizabeth Ann Carabin. And in Earth and Planetary Sciences, with honours, Jack Heath. And in Mathematics, with honours, Kalsum Sadiq. Elena Sayubel. Noor Amalia Binti Sohaimi. Francis Anthony Samuel Taylor. And in Mathematics and Physics with honours, Mia Anna Bennett. Rachel Alexandra Goodman. And in Mathematics with Finance with honours, Zara Tahsin Rahman. And in Physics with honours, Edward Guest. Chloe Kilmister. Yu Wen Kong. Mateo Walter Villa. Jia Mian Wong. And in Physics with Astrophysics with honours, Joseph Lee. And in physics with professional placement with honours, George Francis Haddock. Matilda Ann Leonard. And for the award of Postgraduate Certificate, Nuclear Science and Technology, Claire Collins. And from the School of Environment, Education and Development for the degree of Master of Science, Environmental Monitoring, Modelling and Reconstruction, Wenjie Li. And in Environmental Impact Assessment and Management, Azizat Ramoke Olasunkanmi. And in Human Resource Management, International Development, Xiaobin Wang. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science Geography with honours, Melissa McMonagle. From the School of Natural Science, for the degree of Master of Science Chemistry, Sakshi Sachin Bis. And for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy Nuclear Physics, Daniel Pittman Weymouth. And in Next Generation Nuclear, Holly Perrott.
Could I ask all graduates to stand up? And if you could make sure that the tassels are on the left side of your cap. Physicists will understand the importance of breaking symmetry. I'd now like to ask all guests and supporters to rise and join with colleagues on the platform to congratulate once more our new graduates. On behalf of the university, I once again congratulate all of you on your excellent achievements and wish you all success and happiness in your future lives and careers. I now declare the ceremony closed. If you could remain standing for the procession.